Hey, what's up you guys? It's Connor, and today I'm going to do my Christmas book haul. This Christmas, my parents and my aunt and my grandmother gave me tons and tons of books, as you can see. And so in this video I'm just going to go through them and show you what I got. I'm so excited. So the first book that I got is this Harry Potter journal. It says Hogwarts on it and it has the crest right there. And I've never kept a journal before, but I'm pretty excited to give it a go. So if you guys have ever kept journals and have any advice, please leave that in the comments below. The second book that I got is another journal. It says Gryffindor and it has the Gryffindor symbol on it. So I'm pretty excited. I don't know how long these will last me, but we'll see. The next book that I got is The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. It's the first in the Wheel of Time series, and I believe there's 14 books in the series, and so I've got a lot of reading to do with this. This is about 700 pages, 600 and something, and I think they get progressively longer. I've also heard that this is the worst one in the series. It's the most dense and boring and setting up the world, and so I think they get better as they go on, hopefully. The next book that I got is the second in the Wheel of Time series. It's The Great Hunt, also by Robert Jordan. And this one is a little bit shorter than the last one, but still hoping that it'll be fantastic. It's been compared to the Lord of the Rings trilogy by J.R.R. Tolkien, so hopefully they're really, really good. If you've read this series, please let me know how you felt about it down in the comments with a comment. The next book that I got is The Tree Shepherd's Daughter by... who's it by? Gillian Summers, and this is a book about this girl who has to go live with her estranged father, and she finds out that she is part elf, I believe, so that sounds pretty exciting. I haven't read too many books solely about elves, so let's go. It's the first in the Fairy Folk saga, but it says Trilogy 1, Book 1. So I'm confused, but whatever. Hopefully it's good. The next book that I got is The Cloud Atlas by Martha Wells. I have read one Martha Wells book so far, which was Wheel of the Infinite, and I thought that one was pretty good. I liked it. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars, so hopefully this one is just as good, if not better. And I believe this is the start of a series. But I'm not quite sure. If you've read this one, please let me know how you felt about it as well. The next book that I got, I bought for myself before Christmas and then gave to my parents to give to me, and that is The Princess Bride by William Goldman. And this edition is beautiful. It's so heavy because the paper is so nice, and it's illustrated, which I don't think there's another illustrated edition out there, but here, just look at it. Bam! It's beautiful, and I'm so excited to read it. I've never read the story, but I really like the movie, and it's one of my dad's favorite movies as well, but he's never read it either, so hopefully it's very good. Yes. The next book that I got is The Emerald Atlas by John Stevens. This is the first in a middle grade children's adventure series, and it's about 3 children, their siblings, and they find out that they have to go and search for the Emerald Atlas, I believe, and it just takes them all over the place, and there's loads of danger and excitement. And this is such a nice book. It's like such a pretty cover, and the pages are deckled, which I really like. Some people don't like that, but I do. And I also know that Priscilla from The Readables really, really enjoyed this book. I watched her review of it before the spoilers, of course, because I don't want to get spoiled for any books that I haven't read yet. But hopefully this is really, really good, and I think it's a trilogy. But whatever. The next book that I got is the Shadowhunter Codex by Cassandra Clare and Joshua Lewis. Joshua Lewis is Cassandra Clare's husband, if you guys didn't know. So they worked on this thing together, and I'm really excited to get into it and learn more about the Shadowhunter world. And I got the hardcover edition. Yay! Shiny, 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 shiny. The next book that I got is The Vicious Deep by Zoraida Cordova. It's a book about mermaids, but it's told in the perspective of a male character, which is really exciting. All of the mermaid books that I have read so far have all been in a female's perspective, and I'm excited to read it in a male's perspective because I am a male, and I've heard that it's pretty funny. Some people haven't liked it, so it's gotten some mixed reviews, but yay! The next book that I got is The Enchanter Heir by Cinda Williams-Hema. It's the 4th in the Heir series, and I cannot wait to get into it. It was originally a trilogy, and I read it when they started coming out 1, 2, 3, and when I found out it was going to be turned into 5 books, I was pretty excited. Some series or trilogies, when they get turned into series, I'm not too fond of when they get extended, but I'm really excited to get back into this world, and I'm really curious to learn about who the new main character will be, because each book is told in the perspective of a different character, or maybe it's like third person close with a different person. Also, my book is upside down. The dust jacket is, at least. So that's really weird. I just looked inside and the writing was all upside down. There we go. Much better. So yes, this should be pretty high up on my to-read list. The next book that I got is Unsold by Neil Schusterman. It's the 3rd in the Unwind series. It was originally a trilogy and just recently got turned into a series, which is like, okay. But I really enjoy this series. It's a dystopian world where the children between the years of 13 and 17 can be unwound if they are not liked by their parents or something. And the main character's name, or one of the main character's names, is Connor, which is what made me pick it up in the first place. And I'm so glad that I did. If you guys haven't checked it out, you really should. I like it. The next book that I got is Allegiant by Veronica Roth. This is the 3rd book in the Divergent trilogy. I think that's what it's called. Divergent? I'm not sure. But anyway, I've been reading this series when Divergent first came out, and so I'm really excited to read the last book. I haven't gotten spoiled for it yet, which I'm pretty excited. So don't spoil me in the comments or anything. I've heard, though, that the ending is sad or makes people mad. I'm not sure, but I'm sure I'll be fine. But yeah, Allegiant. Hopefully, Triss and Tobias are gonna have fun in this book. Probably not. They're probably gonna all die. I don't know. We'll see. The next book that I got is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Demigod Diaries by Rick Riordan. It's a companion novel to the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series. And I think it's 4 stories that Percy does, or like adventures, that aren't in the books. So I'm really excited to get to this one. It's only like 100 pages or something, so I could read this in an hour or 2. The next book that I got is The Demigod Diaries by Rick Riordan. It's a companion novel to the Heroes of Olympus series. Or maybe it's also another companion to the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series, but I'm not sure. Either way, I'm really excited. I love Percy Jackson. The next book that I got is The Goddess Test by Amy Carter. This book is about a girl who is trying to save her mom, and it has something to do with Hades, the god of the underworld. So we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping it's not too girly, although there's a girl with a dress on the cover. But I've heard good things, and I think the rest of the series is out. So if I really like it, I can just buy the rest of the series and marathon them. The next book that I got is The Mystery by Garth Nix and Sean Williams. It's the 3rd book in the Trouble Twisters series, and I think there's going to be 5 books, and there are 4 out at the moment. And I started reading this series with my brother a couple years ago, and he stopped reading it with me, so I've continued by myself. It's about a set of twins who find out that they are called Trouble Twisters, and they have to keep the world safe from the evil person. I'm not sure what it's called anymore, but they just basically save their town over and over and over again. And I'm excited to see in which way they save their town this time. The next book that I got is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. It is the 1st in the Geisha series, and I believe that it has something to do with Russian something. And my cousin is a Russian major. I don't know, he's majoring in Russian history, I think. And he's actually going to Russia soon, I think this next semester. So I'm excited to read a fantasy novel about Russia, and I've heard great things. It's about a girl who finds out that she has a superpower, or just a power, I guess, and she gets put in this elite group called the Geisha, and she kind of falls in love with someone named something stupid, named Darkling, so get excited. The next book that I got is Horde by Anna Aguirre. It's the third in the Razorland trilogy, so I will finally finish one trilogy, and I'm really excited. It's about this girl who's from a underground culture city thing, but all of the people are under the age of 25 because they all die really young, and she becomes a huntress and she explores the caves, or the like tunnels underground, and she meets a boy, and the boy isn't as, I don't know how to say it without spoiling it, but it's really good, so if you guys haven't checked it out, definitely check this series out, and I'm really excited to finish it. Excited. The second to last book that I got is The Fall of Five by Pittacus Lore. It's the fourth book in the Legacy... I'm just having a hard time talking now. It's the fourth book in the Lorien Legacies series by Pittacus Lore, and I'm really excited. I really love these books. These children all have... They're aliens, and they come to Earth, and they're trying to escape these bad people who are trying to kill them all, and they all start getting powers called legacies, and it's just really fun, really good. I just love it so much, and yes. I think my favorite character in that book is definitely number 8. He is a badass. And the last book that I got is The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. I've already read this book before, but I just really wanted my own copy. I read it in 10th grade and absolutely loved it, and it was one of my favorite books then, and I'm pretty sure it's one of my favorite books now. And you know what's really weird is when I got it, it came with 2 dust jackets, so, like, one second. Like, look at that. So, I'm not sure why I have 2 dust jackets, but now my book is extra safe. And the book's just so pretty, and the cover feels really nice. It feels, it's like really soft. It feels like the Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey, that cover. Oh my gosh, no I can't move it. But yes, I'm so excited. So that's my Christmas book haul. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up and comment below some of the books that you got for Christmas, or which book I should start with once I start reading them. What else? My birthday is in like a week, and we also have second Christmas at our house for some reason. So I may have another book haul coming up shortly, but if not, oh well. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye! That was a long ass video.